Hello all YouTubers out there. I am making a video today about my brand new CT5555 Bobcat compact tractor. I purchased this a few days ago to replace an existing tractor I had that was at its useful life for me. And I thought I'd make a video today just kind of pointing out a few things about it and help you get an idea of what these are. Bobcat got into the tractor game a couple years ago, or back in the tractor game I should say. They were in it in the early 2000s for a little while, and unfortunately with the crash that happened in 08, it really hurt their sales, and they decided to get right back out of it. But they've gotten back into it and again teamed up with Kioti to build a tractor. And this is basically a Kioti NX5510 just painted white. There are a couple differences according to the websites, but physically I don't see any differences. I think this is a pretty sharp looking tractor. Kind of reminds me of the old David Browns, or the cases before they teamed up with International, the white and orange. I like it. Well, I'll just do a kind of a walk around. Hopefully this video won't take too long, and hopefully the wind noise won't bother you too much. Let's start here at the front. What I didn't realize when I purchased it was that the buckets don't come with a cutting edge from the factory, and it's something that dealership will put on for a cost. I was able to convince them to throw that in with the tractor, but they told me it was a $300 option. That might be a little overkill, but it is a pretty stout piece of iron, so it should last me a little while. And it's beveled on both sides, so you can just unbolt it, flip it around, wear the other side out, and go on from there. I did really like the fact that these come with the Bobcat quick attach system. That means anything you can put on a Bobcat, you can throw on this tractor. So that opens up all kinds of options for you. Of course, first thing I got was Pallet Forks, which I seem to need quite a bit. So this will make it really handy for that. It does come with the R4 tires, the industrial tires, and I like them. I had them on my last tractor and they lasted really well. I don't do any real pulling with this thing that I would need the tractor style traction tire, and turf tires are absolutely useless for me. But I like the size of them. These front ones are, let's see, I'd tell you if I could find it. A 10-16-5. So that's a good sized front tire. And the rears are a 17-5-24. So coming back to the front here, it does come with a bucket leveling rod, which is nice, handy. Then down here in the front, this is how you open the hood. And this is some information that you'll find on YouTube on all the Kioti tractor guys. I'm just going to quickly go over it. since there is plenty of videos out there for it. One thing I did have to do when I first got it here was I had to tie up the hydraulic lines for the loader. They were rubbing against the window right here, and they did put a mark in the window because of this zip tie being in the location it was. Basically all I did was add a zip tie up here, tighten it up, and we're good to go. I just would have thought that they might have checked that stuff before they delivered the tractor, and with this being as close as it is to the window, they don't give themselves a lot of room to get any flex out of those hoses. But that was a simple fix, no big deal. It does come with one set of remotes, which is nice. I'll be adding additional ones here in the near future. It does come with a heated rear window. It does not come with the windshield wiper from the factory. That's an option that you can purchase for about 300 bucks, and I did buy that, so I will be making a video of me installing that here at some point. And it's got a nice beefy front axle. I like that. Time will tell on how the tie rod being in front will hold up, but apparently it must be alright because they've been doing it for years. So I'll jump in the cab here real quick and kind of show you what's going on in here. It's a nice cab. Rear view mirror. It does not come from the factory with a radio, but supposedly it is pre-wired. The speaker's already in here, and everything's supposedly behind this plate, and it's just a plug-and-play system. I'll be making a video of that because I did order a radio, and hopefully it is truly plug-and-play. You got your venting back here. One thing that is kind of interesting is it says it comes with a toolbox. Well, that's your toolbox right there. Even though it says fuse box, the dealership told me that's what they considered a toolbox. That's a little disappointing, but yeah, well, it is what it is. They have the biggest cup holder I've seen in a long time. I think a big gulp would still slide around in this thing. It's a little over 4 inches around. I don't know what it was built for, but it was built for something big. They've got another one back here in the back, which is a little smaller and definitely shallower. But yeah, this thing is pretty nice. And I hope it holds up well. I'll give you guys future videos on kind of how things are with it, and any problems I have, anything that I like or dislike about it. And hopefully it'll help you make a decision if you're in the market for a tractor on which way you'd want to go. One thing that I do have coming up here fairly quickly is the 50-hour servicing, which is pretty intensive really for what it is. It'll be completely draining the entire hydraulic system, entire front axle, filters. It is everything except the engine, but by the time you buy the oil and the filters, you're into it a good $500 to $600. So that's a pretty big hit to take right after purchase, but after that, it's not for every 200 or 400 hours. But yeah, if there's any videos that you guys would like to see done with one of these, or got any questions, just go ahead and put them below, and I'll try to answer them or get a video put up pretty quickly about the topic. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.